kind of graduated to that line over the weekend, getting a goal and an assist of the 2 games. Here's Tyler Johnson moving into the right wing. A centering pass and a save by Fleury on Killorn. Back out to Kucherov. Across the ice a shot, and that one is stopped in front of us. So they're not shooting the puck. Hedman with it now to the right side. Filppula holding it. They're just not pulling the trigger. Hedman with it again, straight away. Shoots this time. Blocked by Sutter. Still got to the net. Rebound try. Fleury on his back. And the puck stays out.
His own man Spalling. Somehow he's able to sprawl himself right to the corner of that post. Just got the armpit there in time on the backhand by Killorn.
Hand takes it away. Ahead into the middle for Matt Carl, the defenseman. Works it right side for Filppula. Filppula has Stamkos in front of the net. Doesn't go that way. Sets it up for Callahan. A shot and a save by Fleury. The rebound swept aside by Dumoulin.
Talking the Penguins bench as that puck came around the wall there. Heads up, as Tampa is really forcing the issue. Look out here.
Cedric Paquette wanted to get to the puck, but it's whacked away by Dupre. Didn't get it out. Drouin with it, shooting and a save by Fleury, and he will stop the music here. But why they're so successful this year so far. The Penguins come back now. Klinkhammer had to go to the bench. Malkin moves it to Como. The end of their shift. Here's Como shooting and a save by Ben Bishop, his first of the hockey game. That was a good, hard shot by Como.
Their entries in this power play, and so far 0 for 2, but a good stop by Letang. It's going the other way now.
Tyler Johnson with Filppula heading to the net. Here he is, and he whacked it wide of the net. Here's Como turning now, dropping it back. Dupre to Martin, a shot. And that's blocked by Boyle. Penguins trying to keep it in. Ooh, solid hit on the near side by Paquette on Dupre. Kind of caught him off balance, and Dupre went down pretty hard there. Well, Como was knocked down. The puck cleared by the Lightning. Dupre falls down. Kucherov down the wing. Turns to the backhand. Try to set it up. It goes to the front of the net. Killorn. Oh, Fleury makes another great save on Killorn. And he has been absolutely sensational here in the first period.
In a position down in the corner, you need more support because you know the Lightning are coming. They're going to be aggressive. You need support.
Como left side. Dupre with a shot of the save. Rebound. Fanning on it as he was coming to the net was Marcel Gotch. Marc-Andre Fleury. They had 3 shots. Now they work it around again. Callahan's in the slot. Filppula on the near wing. Lost the puck, and the Penguins get a hold of it. Sutter wants to take off with it here. Skating back after him is Stamkos. Sutter shoots. He scores!
Brandon Sutter, he's got the long reach, and Victor Hedman rolled the dice. As the puck came around, Victor Hedman decided, should I step in? Yep. Well, there goes Sutter. He's off to the races, and he loves that high shot. That shot may have actually been going wide. It hits the butt end. Watch the stick of Bishop, and then it goes in the top shelf.
Sutter's second shorthanded goal of the season is a beauty. And here's Kucherov with it now. He goes across the ice and a quick shot. Stopped by Fleury, and they score on the rebound. I think Killorn finally got his goal. He had been robbed twice in this game. No, it is going to be Drouin getting the goal. I beg your pardon. Jonathan Drouin got it.
Yep, 27, not 17, and they just collapsed at the net. As the puck came over to the right side, Fleury had to move to his left, and he was kind of on an island almost right here. A wide open opportunity. There's the shot off the pads of Fleury, and the Penguins can't get to the rebound, and Drouin's able to tap in his second of the year. He's just really strong on his stick. The Penguins are looking at the puck instead of lifting.
Evgeny Nabokov, who saw the Penguins in the playoffs a couple of years ago as a member of the New York Islanders. There's a chance coming to the goal. Backhand try. Fleury makes another save on Killorn. That's a hat trick of big saves on Killorn. To the Penguin line where Andrew Ebbett got it ahead to Adams, and he'll dump it in. Nabokov hangs on to it, gave it to Boyle, back around for Schuster, picked off by Ebbett. In front of shot, score! Brian Rust! His first National Hockey League goal! The Bolts coughed it up, and Rust picked his spot.
Well, you talk about Rust. That was Rust for Nabokov. As he played that puck, he looked like he was calm. He tried to go up the middle of the ice. That was turned over by Boyle, and then when Rust found that puck in the slot, Nabokov was deep in his net. He just ripped it right over top of that glove hand.
Callahan to get a hold of the puck. Sutter sends it in behind the defense. Barberio goes back to get it. Sutter into the forecheck. Great work to take it away. Tenacious forechecking. Shot. Great save by Nabokov on Spalling. And that was a fantastic play by Sutter to set it all up. Ryan Boyle comes away with the puck. Boyle, 6'7", dumps the puck to the corner. Gets in after it. Oh, man. Two big boys there, Dupre and Boyle, and both of them went down. Now a battle for the puck over there on the far wall, and Andrew Everett got it free. Back to Letang, a shot, a save by Nabokov. Adams trying to get a hold of the puck in the corner. Another turnover, and Everett with a turning shot. The Lightning suddenly having trouble in their own zone. Turning pucks over. Now, Callahan looks for Stralman at the right point. Anton Stralman. Filppula. Stralman shoots it right to the stick of Filppula. A shot and another great save by Fleury. That stick went off of Callahan right to Filppula.
There, Stamkos ahead of steam. A couple of rushes for Tampa Bay. The Penguins did a good job shutting it down. The 3-on-2.
Sutter swung wide on Stralman and got a backhand shot off. Penguins get to the rebound. Hornquist out to Scuderi. Across to Ehrhoff and drive, and he guns it wide of the goal. Kemp drops it back on defense. And Stralman able to work it back to neutral ice. Jonathan Drouin carries into the Penguin zone. Swoops into the middle. Drouin left it there for Hedman a shot. He rang it off the goalpost. And a centering pass by the defenseman Hedman, who moved up on the play. Now Paquette falling. Shot the puck. It was blocked to the right side. Letang takes the pass. Downey's on the ice in the high slot. Malkin with it. Puts it down low. Hornquist a shot. Save and rebound. Score! Steve Downey!
Now, first of all, I love the work of Hornquist getting himself available to the front of the net. And when he did that, he followed the puck in, he turned around and got a real good opportunity forehand. And then there he is, Steve Downey, the Downey factor, picking the puck up off the back.
Into a man and got the puck to Malkin. His blast. Oh, man. Almost broke the glass with that one. Now Killorn can't get it out. Held in. Rust with a quick shot. Nabokov the save. Rust turns and goes to the bench. Retrieve it for Pittsburgh. Penguins up by 2 here. A little cushion here in the third period. Against the second highest scoring team in the league. Letang's blast off the blocker of Nabokov. Down into the puck. Callahan hits him. His way into the slot. Was hooked up a bit by Killorn. Stays with it though and backhands it behind the net for Malkin to Como. Como back to Gino. Steps out. Shoots it. Nabokov the save. And right there is Rust trying to jam it in. He couldn't finish the play. Rust almost had another one. Letang holds it. Shoots it. And it's wide of the goal.
Sure. In the not too distant future, guys.
Here's Hornquist down to the corner. Hedman on him. Hornquist turns out in front. Spalling jammed at it and a save made by Nabokov. Lightning certainly have a lot of skill and they are fun to watch. Here's a shot by Spalling and it's steered away by Nabokov.
Yeah, I kind of like some of their jam. Tyler Johnson, he doesn't shy away. Stamkos has been hit. You got Callahan. You got Brendan Morrow.
Score! Dumoulin deflected in front. I think it hit a Lightning player. If it did, Ryan Dumoulin has his first NHL goal.
Again, Steve Downey is on the ice for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And he's doing some yeoman work behind the net for Pittsburgh to try to get things loose. There he is, getting on the forecheck, mucking it up, twisting and turning, getting a little pick. And Brian Dumoulin, through traffic, may have one off a Lightning player right there. Yes, the skate of Hedman.
Hedman for Boyle. Boyle sends it down the wall for Conley. Now to Hedman in the slot to the backhand. Fleury makes a save. Scuderi. And Rob Scuderi coolly manages the puck right now and moves it up the wall. Carried back to center by Gotch. He is stripped of the puck though. Jonathan Drouin bearing down on Scuderi. Drouin bumped off the puck beautifully by Downey. Get it out. Another great play by Ehrhoff to keep it. Wrists it wide of the net. Sutter able to work it to Malkin. A minute to go on the penalty. Here's Letang to Malkin. Gino in front. Hornquist. Goal post. Good skating by Anton Stralman to get it into the Penguin zone. And Fleury leaves it there for Letang. Up the right wing now. Como back to the tank. Errant pass. Kucherov with it to the goal. And he scores. He put it between the legs of Fleury. And for Nikita Kucherov, his 12th goal of the season. And right now, the Lightning are back to within 2 with 3:04 to go.
Well, you turn it over against a guy like Kucherov. We haven't talked much about him. 26 points, 27 now in 32 hockey games. He's got hands like you wouldn't believe. And take a look at his hands right here. There's the stick by Filppula. Turn the puck over. Backhand, forehand, 5-hole opens up the wickets, and the puck's in the net before you can blink. Letang was moving up the ice, and
ahead now for Hornquist. 1 second to go. What a night for Marc-Andre Fleury. His 7th straight win against Tampa Bay. The Penguins' 10th consecutive win against the Lightning.